homonyms, homophones, and homographs. Now, we've already talked about what synonyms are. Those are words that have a similar meaning, right? Different words that have the same meaning. But here, homophones, homonyms, and homographs, um, they are quite different to synonyms, and that's what I want us to have a look at today. Homonyms is the first one, and these are words that have the same or similar spelling and pronunciation, but have a different meaning and have a different origin. So they start from a different place. So let me give you an example. So the definition is actually quite simple. So let me give you an example. Think of the word right and the word right. Um, I use this one all the time. So, for example, right is a direction. So if you're driving in a car and you ask the person, which way should I go? And they tell you, turn right, and then you move the car over to the right. And the other one is how I use it all the time when I've explained something to students, and I will say to them, right. In other words, I mean, do you understand? So you see there that it's the same spelling, same pronunciation, but you mean different things with it. Left, again, is one way you turn left, right? Um, in terms of direction, or we say, where is David? Or David has left. In other words, it's the past tense for leave, right? Two different meanings there. The last example is the word pen. Pen is two things. One, it's a writing instrument, something that you use every day. And the other one is a holding area for animals, right? Another word for a pen is a barn. You may hear in American English they talk about barns all the time, and in British people will say that the animals are in the pen, right? The example I've given here are of twins, right? Two different people that look the same, maybe even dress the same haircut, but in the end they are two different people with two different lives, right? So two different meanings is what you should think of. Homophones are words that have the same pronunciation but different spellings and different meanings. So you say them the same, but they mean something completely different, right? So let's look at some examples that are going to help us to understand. Two, and the number two, right? All mean completely something different, right? All different but pronounced the same. The second example, no and no, right? No, knowledge, understanding. No is an answer to a question, yes or no, right? One and one. One means winner, one means number one, right? Um, the example here that I've given, one is number one, and these are the people that have won, right? Think of the Olympics in that image. But again, same pronunciation, different spelling, different meaning altogether, right? Homophones. And homographs are words that are spelled the same but have different pronunciation, different meanings, and different origins, right? This should not be there. Perfect. All right, so think of the word bass and bass, right? Bass is a low, deep voice, or think of in terms of music, you get a bass drum, or it's a certain tempo of a song will be marked by its bass, right? So when you think of bass, you think of a sound, right? Another way to pronounce this is the word bass. Bass is a fish. It's a type of freshwater fish, right? So same pronunciation, same spelling, but different meanings there, right? Bat is also another one, right? A bat is a piece of sports equipment used in such sports as baseball, as well as cricket. And another word for bat is a flying nocturnal animal. In other words, it's a flying animal that comes out at night. And then bow and bow, right? I want you to think of a bow and arrow, right? You think of a bow and arrow. A bow is an animal, is a weapon that fires an arrow, right? A bow, right? So you have bow, a weapon that fires an arrow, and then you have bow, which is a type of greeting, traditionally used in Asia, right? Certain parts of Asia, instead of shaking hands, they will adopt a simple bow, which is much healthier and more hygienic, I suppose. But yes, all right. So those are the three types of word types that I wanted to look at: homophones, homonyms, and homographs. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. And please do expect more of them to come throughout the week. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.